Hi everyone, welcome back to Grow Kit. I hope you can hear me. It's incredibly windy today. We're having gale force winds today, 40-50 miles an hour gusts, so I'm pretty sheltered here in the veg patch, but I do apologise if there is any wind noise. So today's episode, I'm just going to be sowing some sweet corn and some broad beans, which I've just been soaking overnight in some water, just to give them a quick head start. I just thought I'd give it a go. I wanted to get them in yesterday, but I thought I'd do it today, so I thought I'd just put them in some water overnight, because it speeds up the process. And also I've got some canary melon and watermelon seeds here, which I've been pre-germinating in paper towel. So I'll just show you those quick before we sow them. So you can see them. These are the watermelon. These are saved seed from watermelon I grew a couple of years ago. Variety is Sugar Baby. So they've all germinated in there. They only take about 3 days in this tissue to come up. And these are the canary melon. I've been calling them honeydew melon because that's what they're advertised as in the shop, but they're actually canary melon. I found out after some Googling. So they've all sprouted in this tissue, so most of them came up, so that's good. So I'm just going to be sowing them in seed trays. I would just sow them direct, the sweet corn and the beans, but we've got a lot of mice around here, so I want to get them going in the greenhouse first. It's not going to make any difference to how long they take to grow, I wouldn't have thought. So I'm going to start them off in the cells, in the seed tray. Show you one, I've got one here. These are quite handy. Picked these up for free from the local garden centre. I've got a load of them and they're perfect. 20 cells in each thing. Decent size, so perfect for starting the seeds. Obviously the broad beans are a bit big really to go in there, but I'm only starting them off in there, so they'll be going into the ground pretty much as soon as they're a few inches tall. Right, so I'll set the camera up and we'll get cracking. Okay guys, so we're going to start off probably with the canary melons, because they really need to go in. I should have put these in a few days ago really. Ideally as soon as they start to sprout you want to put them in. You don't really want to let them fully, you don't want to let them get to that stage. If you do it quickly enough you can just put them in and you don't have to mess around with trying to get the roots down. So failing that you can sow them direct if you've got somewhere nice and warm. So I'm going to have to do this pretty quick, so it's just a case of making a hole for the root and popping them in. So I'll show you one more of these. So this one here is, the seed shell's not come off yet, so we're just going to leave that on for now, because you can damage the leaves if you try and pull it off. It should fall off on its own soon enough. So got a couple in there. I'll get the rest done and then we'll start with something else. Alright guys, so I've finished putting all the canary melon and watermelons in here now. Any extra ones I had I've just put 2 in a cell. So they should straighten out and sort themselves out within a couple of days, hopefully. So now I'm going to be sowing sweet corn and broad beans in here. So like I said, I've got them in there soaked them in water overnight. So these are the broad beans. I haven't grown beans very much. I think I've tried them a couple of times, but not in the past few years. So I saw them in the shop and I thought I'd just stick some in, give them a go. They're only 99p for 50 of them. So with these, as I say, I've never sown them before, so I'm just going to chuck them in. I'm just going to press them in quite far down because they're quite big, so get them relatively close to the bottom of the cell. And I'm going to do a whole tray of these, so we've got 20 in here. So I'll get that done, I'll get back to you and we'll do the sweet corn. Okay, so that's the broad beans in. So now we're going to do sweet corn. So I've had these seeds soak in overnight, as I said. I'm just going to poke them in, pointy end down, because that's where the root comes out. Not that it matters too much because they'll sort themselves out. If I have any extra, I'll just put another one in each until I run out. So right, I'll get this done and get back to you in a minute. Okay guys, so we're done now. So we've got the sweet corn, incredible whiff 1 or something, super sweet variety. The broad beans are a dwarf variety called the Sutton, and the canary melons are shop brought, and the watermelons are Sugar Baby, homegrown from seeds that I bought a few years ago online. I've only had success with the watermelons once, so I am determined to have success again. I've got a couple of plants in the greenhouse. So anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I know it's probably just another boring seed sowing episode, but anyway, I wanted to get a record of it anyway for myself, just so I can remember how I've done things in the past when it comes to going back through my videos in the future. So anyway, I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't done so, and feel free to leave me a comment and like the video. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching guys. I'll see you on our next episode. Hope you have a great weekend. It's bank holiday this weekend, I believe. So I hope you have a great bank holiday weekend, even though we're on lockdown, but hey ho. So yeah, see you next time guys. Bye.